MLB The Show has Saturday Night Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's got exactly 30 home runs at this point in the season, so he's having a really nice year in terms of power and obviously a big part of this lineup.
Daniel Norris is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that.
Michael Williams will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games. So they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
1-1, here it is. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Michael Williams stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Michael Williams will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ian Kinsler will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Ben stands in.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
The 2-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase it.
Into the box now, Ernest Rivas. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Backhand. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning. Michael Williams is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Swing and a line drive. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Ground ball left side. Taken in by Castellanos. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Cameron Maben steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
To short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia.
Hey, we got one. Hey, come on, guys.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Michael Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
That's Bolton.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Go, touch up for us here.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Miguel Sano will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Carlo Nieto has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can stay high. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Kyle Ryan gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. He didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Michael Williams will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, like you can up
Swing
there,
and a ball
kiddo.
chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. On out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That
got
fastball
counts 1 and 2.
straightens him up a
One
bit.
time right
1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Justin Upton will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Hit hard to short. Williams is there. And he's set down, 1 away. Michael Williams stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Jose Iglesias is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
To his left, Semien throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Michael Williams will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
And that's one of those plays where you...
Francisco Cervelli steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Payoff pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Ernest Rivas stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied 1-1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nick Castellanos. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Tigers. Michael Williams gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
There you go.
I
Let it
doubt he
fly
wanted
right
to
here.
get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Go clutch up right now.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Iglesias onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
You see here on show track,
First baseman,
that
number
pitch
7,
up and in just ties him in knots.
Mauer.
When you leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him
Nick
yourself.
Castellanos comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. 3 runs already home here. On the ground softly towards second. Reined in. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top
Here now is
player
our
of the
final
game.
line score this afternoon.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. Looking at the standings, the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, 6 games.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Mets. Michael Williams will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker, so he can...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Here we go now. One at a time.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Michael Williams stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Travis d'Arnaud will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Gibson looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Here we go, guys.
Hit to short. Williams takes it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup and the pitch.
Williams.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Michael Williams will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he's back standing.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Maybe a chance here.
Oswaldo Arcia will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Conforto moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far.
Hey, come on now.
Yoenis Cespedes digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas.
2 outs, fellas.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. 1 run scores. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Yeah, and at some point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You got to eat this ball. Stick it in your back pocket. But somehow he thinks he can recover from that bobble and throw it anyway. And you know what happens then?
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely...
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Minnesota Twins. Michael Williams steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Pulse has it in his tracks. 2 down. Eldon Pulse set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the...
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Michael Williams
Now
is at the
batting.
plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Michael Williams.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go now. Come
That's
on,
by
ball,
him for strike one.
Come on, kid. See it and drop.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Let it fly.
And
Let's go.
did
Ready?
he go around?
One strike.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is...
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Into the box, Oswaldo Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting.
Joe Mauer stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
Hey, nice and
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A goal. Wilmer Flores is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look...
Flores gets down to make a great play. And from his knees, he got him. Boy. Yoenis Cespedes will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. He got settled into that groove.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He goes to first. It's late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, come on now.
Eldon Pulse will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth. Hit to short. Williams comes up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, catcher.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Williams, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Pulse is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Yoenis Cespedes ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
One there. Out. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the one out. Lucas Duda strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-3. At the moment, the White Sox are in last.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins. Michael Williams will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Michael Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody bet.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Come on, big guy. Take your pitch, huh?
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his...
Hey, we got one.
Ruben Tejada is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. A double play ball to second. 4. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So striding in, number 32, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. So now time will be called.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Joe Mauer digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. The tag by Navarro, but it's too late as the run scores. Francisco Cervelli will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Deoner Navarro. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit on the ground to short. Williams comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Michael Williams steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Shortstop, Michael Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
That one will get out 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Take a turn. Look.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score, too.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead. Francisco Cervelli stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Hey, we got no outs.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And the count will be full.
Come on, kid. See and drive.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Smoke toward third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Today it's the Michael Williams will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let him down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
1-1, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Michael Williams strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
1 run scores.
Make the turn, look,
and the run is in to score from second. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
All right,
Lowry's there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Tyler Saladino will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. To short. Oh, what a play. He goes to first. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Rob Brantley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Oswaldo Arcia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-6 ball game. Michael Williams ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
One ball,
Still
two
sticking
strikes,
with the
Dale.
fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Hot shot to third. Frazier is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Into the box, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded back up the middle. Laurie dives. What a play. The tag. It's late.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Jed Jerko will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane. Blake Swihart gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now an 8-6 game.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout. But then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work.
Tyler Saladino will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Michael Williams steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Garcia has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the... So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, and he was a real headache every time.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Michael Williams will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games. So you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
Come on, big guy. Stay hard up there.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Throw won't get him. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Oswaldo Arcia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a good job of pitching position in the opening half inning. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Todd Frazier digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, no
Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this.
Ready now, Jimmy Palmero. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Michael Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I've been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Come on, big guy.
Grounded to third. Frazier takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Jerry Sands will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit to first.
There it is, there it is.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins nothing. Michael Williams steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Michael Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting it.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0. Mike Olt gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Hey, no outs here.
Hit to short. Backhanded. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Settling in now, Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 3-0. Michael Williams will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pit.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Tejada is up with it. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Michael Williams will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
And apparently, they're looking to make amends for their last performance. Remember that?
Michael Williams strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Williams.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tap fouled at home plate.
Drive that pitch, huh?
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Go now. One at a time.
Pineda into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Peter Borges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a attack him again right here.
Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, man, that was...
Michael Williams will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Williams.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Pineda pauses. First pitch. Lays off 1-0. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Oswaldo Arcia. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really... Joe Mauer will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third. Jed Jerko steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Hey, get on for us
2
here.
quick strikes and now the 0-2. A little bouncer.
All right, hold up.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Michael Williams ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
But a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Rob Refsnyder is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Shortstop.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Scooped up. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half. Ronald Torreyes steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Michael Williams is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Oswaldo Arcia is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch inside. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
And in this critical spot, we're going to see a pinch runner here as he'll take over at first.
No one better. Clutch up here.
He's going.
Runner's off for second to short. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Michael Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center field. Ellsbury going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Marcus Semien comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Hot shot to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory.
Line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New Michael Williams will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. In there at the knees, strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Starlin Castro will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Nolasco steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. Grounded to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retired. Michael Williams stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate, but this time he gets away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Michael Williams will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Brian McCann. He drew a walk his first time up. Nolasco comes set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And he is in there.
Come on, big guy.
Michael Williams will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Oswaldo Arcia steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not in time as he steals second. Joe Mauer gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Mauer swings and misses as he's retired for out number 2. Yonder Alonso steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Borges is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And, guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Joe Mauer. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious.
Now from the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set. Michael Williams will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they've dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Williams.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here we go.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Borges on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce. Larry Lemon will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about...
Michael Williams will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And Borges will take this one in for out number 2. Larry Lemon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
The second for one. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Michael Williams will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the ring. Family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hey, you can do it. No
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
In there, and it's even now, 2 and 2.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Grounded to third. Headley's got it. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from... Leading off the inning, Corey Carew, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Michael
now,
Williams
play.
will stand in one more time. Unfortunately for him, he'll get a fifth chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Taken high and deep to right. Lemon going back on it. He leaps, and what a play. He makes the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And that's just about what we've come to expect out of this guy so far this year. He picks up save number 35 by finishing off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout.
Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Yankees cracked 16 hits on